Good morning. This morning I have the honor to speak with you in two capacities. First as a member of the Vestry, and second as a member of the Stewardship Committee, as we begin our 2026 pledge campaign. I'll start by sharing a few of the ways our parish is living out its calling to be the hands of Christ in the world. Our work stretches from inside this building, into our community, and on to places farther afield. Thousands of miles from St. Anne's in Guatemala, a geological survey made possible by the contributions of our parishioners found water in 4 locations near the village we support. Finding it was important, but only the first of several steps, and now is the time to realize its transformative power by building a system that can pull it from the ground. Building that system is closer than ever, thanks to $50,000 our parish dedicated after unexpectedly receiving funds this year from a federal program. Obtaining the money was a team effort led by our treasurer, Glenn Mortoro. His actions illustrate the dedication that so many volunteers pledged to St. Anne's. Hundreds of Guatemalans can now anticipate the day when they'll have running water because this church cared about their well-being. Closer to home, dozens of St. Anne's parishioners are tutoring children at the Stanton Center near Clay Street, just a block away from where we're sitting and across the street from our cemetery. Like children everywhere, the kids in that neighborhood are wonderful, but their circumstances are sometimes hard. Anyone who spends time at the Stanton Center knows that God distributed talent equally, but human failure means we can't say the same about opportunity. St. Anne's is providing love and support to these children who happen to be our neighbors. With our help and God's grace, their energy, curiosity, and kindness will enrich our world and change our nation for the better. In the first few minutes of this presentation, we've moved from a village in Guatemala to the community center down the street. In these places and many others in between, our church is at work. For all those efforts beyond our walls, we need not look far to see our impact. 75 of us now participate in the Cup of Cold Water ministry, providing meals to parishioners as they navigate loss, listening during hard times, and making sure that difficulty driving never stands in the way of someone getting to a doctor's appointment, to the store, or to join us on Sunday morning for worship. 75 people in our parish are giving their time not for recognition or reward, but to lessen the worries of others. Our foyer ministry is once again underway with a group of parishioners who meet monthly for dinner at each other's houses, deepening the ties that keep our community connected. And as you've just seen, joyfully, the opportunity for adult fellowship exists alongside opportunities for our children, with love and laughter, to connect with one another and process together in Christian formation. Today ends a month-long course designed specifically for those children, helping them understand the sacrament of communion and helping their roots grow deeper in the sacred ground of the Episcopal Church. These things I've mentioned don't exist by miracles alone. They exist because St. Anne's parishioners shared their time and their treasure and committed themselves as stewards of our extraordinary institution. As our 2026 pledge campaign gets underway, our goal is to receive 300 pledges, though I hope we receive more. Last year's average gift was $3,800, but everyone's circumstances are different, and we're grateful for those who give more and just as grateful for those who give less. I made my pledge last week through an email all of us should have received from Claire Miller. You can also pledge using the QR code in your bulletins or by filling out one of the pledge forms left this morning in the pews. As you consider contributing toward the financial well-being of our parish, please also consider ways to participate more deeply in the life of our church. Perhaps by teaching Sunday school, tutoring at the Stanton Center, sponsoring a child at Naomi's village in Kenya, traveling to Guatemala, joining a Cup of Cold Water ministry, or making sure our worship services are filled with music and tradition by joining the choir or one of our service guilds. My personal experience is that service nourishes volunteers as much as it helps others. From all of us on the Vestry and the Stewardship Committee, thank you for trusting us and for giving us the opportunity to serve. The time and treasure you pledge during this campaign keeps our historic church standing, facilitates our ministries, provides grants to community organizations, meets the needs of our staff and clergy, and allows this congregation to walk the path that Jesus laid. All the glory belongs to God, but each of us can rest assured that the world he made is better because St. Anne's was here.